Hello. I know I'm a little early. Also, you'll notice we're with Backup Alyssa today, full time, because my computer is having an emotional crisis. So yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Backup Alyssa is here to take you through because my computer is being stupid. So, but we're still gonna write. I don't know how I'm gonna write, but let me know if there's any weird sound things. I've never actually talked through this. Hey, Jazz. Good to see you. Hey, Margot. So yeah, let me know if there's anything weird. I mean, obviously, it's just weird generally. Yeah, like I'll have to pull out the pencil and paper. Like, how am I gonna write? It's fine. My computer is having a moment. Um, for some reason, even though I took it to the computer store, they bought a new battery. They put in the new battery and they're like, Alyssa, it's going to be great. And I'm like, okay, I believe you. But the problem is, the battery did need to be replaced, but I think that the actual problem here is the charging ports. It's like the computer is rebelling against the charging port. Like it only plugs in, like it's charging right now. But if I turn it on, then it turns on and it's like, oh yeah, we're charging. And then like 1 second later, it restarts the computer. And it just restarts it. I'm like, what are you doing? And then when it restarts, it doesn't register that it's charging. So I think I need to charge it for longer. I don't know. So I'm hoping to get my computer up and running during the first sprint. I have a plan. I will make you all right, even if I have to sit here and watch you the whole time. I know I started talking before the StreamYard register, but yeah. Oh, maybe I should clean the ports. You'd think that the guy would do that, right? Um, hey, bottled water. Hey, Casey. Yeah, the computer saga does continue mightily. Welcome. Welcome. It's wild that you can just stream from your phone, though. Like, I guess that's what people on all the other apps do, though. So I think I will just hit it with a hammer. I think that's my plan. Hey, Emma. Listen, I'm hoping it's not a crisis. I think that maybe the problem as an IT, I don't know, I've never done IT, but is that it was so dead. Like, I think it maybe just needs to charge a little bit more. We're going to pretend that that's true. But I have a plan for how we're going to do sprints. So I won't be writing in them, but you all will. I hopefully will once I get my computer working. Anyway. Hey Hessa, hey Leah. I think this is a good strategy, and is I'll just dictate and then you guys will take the notes and then send it to me. Yeah. How's everybody doing on their word counts? Hey Artist Archives, good to see you. I feel like I should have a banner or something that's like, why are we with Backup Alyssa full time, you know? But my plan is I have this little timer that I'm gonna set for 25 minutes. I don't know. I'm really hoping my computer starts to like figure itself out and get over itself and stop being dramatic. Because the problem is, I already paid like $300 for this new battery, and the battery does work. Like yesterday, when I charged the battery all the way up, it lasted like super long. Oh my gosh, Meredith, you're almost done with this draft because weren't you supposed to finish it by today? Should I get that right? There's too many people here for Backup Alyssa. It's fine. The phrase word counts is not good for me to hear right now. I would never say that to Emma. I mean, I would. I think I just did, but started the actual thing after deleting what I had and wrote 5K today. That's awesome, bottled water. And it's due today, Meredith. You got this, I believe. I believe you can do it. Ugh. Miley still at the word count from Tuesday, didn't write. But I did solve my plot problems. I haven't solved any of my plot problems, so you're doing better than me. Oh, sorry. It's so early. Yeah. Should we start the sprint? Here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna put you right here. And then I'm gonna put the clock like this. You can't see it. This is called brainstorming. Okay, maybe I could use, what could I use to prop this up? This is how they did it back in the 1800s when they didn't have computers. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just saw Miley's cat threw up. That's random. Okay. Okay, see? We're gonna take the clock. 25 minutes. I will see you then. Hopefully I'm back on the computer by then. That's what I'm gonna spend the sprint doing. I don't know why my computer hates me, but it does. Okay, so go right. I'll see you then. Hello. What is going on in the chat? Um, okay, sorry, I'm just scrolling up. So the computer it's charging. It just is being really dramatic. So I'm gonna let it just charge up. Stop having a diva moment. And I'm just doing my puzzle in silence. Because I can't like obviously listen to anything or watch anything while I'm streaming, which is good. Maybe it's good for me. Maybe I should just do this all the time. Yeah. I think my computer will be fine. They did say that with the new battery, like she said something weird, like it would pretend to be the old battery. Like it was this whole thing of like your computer won't register that it's a new battery for a little bit because the battery is going to have like identity issues inside the computer, which I'm like, what? That's great. Also, by Meredith, it really is the 1800s. The puzzle with no music. I think it's good for me. I think I need to have forced silence more in my life, but you know, what are you gonna do? How did we all do? 312 words for Cranko. Sorry, puzzle jail is great. This is what I was saying. What the battery's having identity issues. What in the Doctor Who is that? Because she was like, you need to charge it all the way up and then let it die and then charge it all the way up again because sometimes they start to think that they are the old battery. And I'm like, how did they know that what the old battery was doing? Isn't it a computer battery? Doesn't it not have memories? Isn't it like an inanimate object? Anyway, awesome. People are doing great. Kaylin got 309. I don't know if Ian really got 300 words. 150. Hey, the hyperpicker. To fill you in, my computer battery is having an identity crisis. Apparently, like, actually, like the people at the store told me that the computer was going to have an identity crisis. I don't know what that means. The last battery left messages for the new one. So I don't know what that's about. I really just don't want to take my computer in again, you guys. Anyway, hacked a couple things and I got distracted. Love it. I don't know. Casey says 322. Shouldn't they have done all this for you? Didn't you pay them to fix? That's what I'm saying. But I did like mention to them, like, sorry, like they did do it in one afternoon. Like they literally just replaced the battery. So I think they're just like the first couple of times you'll just want to charge it all the way up and all the way down because it's a new battery. I don't know. It was a weird thing. And also I told them though, I did tell them, I was like, listen, I've been having this thing. And when they called, they were like, the computer's done. And I was like, okay, so when it's on, it plugs in, right? Right? It plugs, like you can plug it in and it registers the plug-in. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Liars. But it did actually do that the first time. So they weren't lying, but now it's like fixed. I don't know. Yeah, my computer needs counseling. Don't even start with the hello coming from inside the computer. You guys, it's been one of those. Yesterday I got home and my back door was open. To be fair, I'm like 90% sure that I left it open. But then I was like, ghost? No. Don't even put that thought in my head. Okay. It was like a thriller though, like when they show up. Like I've literally written that into a book. So the thing is, I can show you. So do you see this? It's on. Do you see that? The charger is on. So I know that the outlet is working. And this little light, can you see that? There you go. Behind the scenes of Melissa. This light shows that it's charging. But what happened, let's just do it together. So what happens is I turn on the button, right? There's an easier way to do this, I think. I flip the camera. Can I do that? No, I can't. But so, oh, beautiful. Look, it's charging. Lovely. Oh, don't look at my pen. See how it's charging? Oh, great. 35%. You can't see any of this. Slay. Okay, we're going to see how long it stays on. Okay, everyone? Yeah, so sometimes to explain the hello thing, it's only happened in 2 videos. One of them was like my Preptober video when I was outlining. And oh, maybe it's gonna work now. Maybe it just needed an audience. Honestly, same. No, but here's the thing, you guys, it always works. It's like if this happens, we're like, slay, woohoo. And then it just shuts off. Like the screen just turns off and then it restarts. It's like, oh, we restarted for you. And I'm like, I didn't want you to restart. Sorry, this is the most chaotic writing live stream of your life. I don't know. Well, now it seems to be working. I really do think it is the charging ports, which I did tell them. Maybe they just forgot. Okay. Anyway, but yes, sometimes I finish dictation and I'm like done dictating, and then like the word hello pops up, and I'm like, but yesterday, you guys, I think maybe it happened again, but the word was lost. But I didn't put it in the vlog because I was like, no, I probably just said lost. Did I? Okay, let's try to get StreamYard up here so you can stop looking at backup, Alyssa. I don't know. I'm also paranoid that the people at the computer store like put something into my computer and is like watching me. I guess I'm live on the internet right now, so they could just be watching generally. I don't know. This is weird. I don't think my computer's haunted, Cranko. I think it's just like having some bugs, okay? Oh, don't look at that. Oh, sorry. This is the real behind the scenes. Like, there's some behind the scenes videos where it's like, watch me set up my computer. No, this is me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It was a weird word for it to pick. But I think I was maybe saying like last night, but then I never finished the word. It says throw the whole computer away. No, you guys, it's not haunted, okay? It's very normal and chill. It just is dramatic. Okay. Wait, everyone. Am I here? Hello? We need to remove backup, Alyssa. Can you guys hear me? No, you can't. You can't. Can you hear me now? I hope you can. Hello? But I bet you it's not coming from the right place. 1 second. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better now? Now it's through the microphone? Okay. All right, everyone. Welcome to the stream 40 minutes in. What a morning. Also, okay, here's the other thing. I wasn't going to share this because I think he subscribed to my channel. But if you're watching this, Computer Store Man, thank you. But also, can you fix the charging ports next time? No. So I got a call from the computer man as I was waiting for my computer to be fixed. And he's like, "Hey, I noticed you're a content creator." And I was like, "How did you know that?" Apparently he had like gone into like opened YouTube
to like play a video just to like test things out. And I was like, have you imported something scary into my computer? So like there's a lot of different options. Like this is a whole thriller. Like this could be like, oh, like this red herring is like maybe it's the computer store man. Like I feel like I'm in a book that like Cody would write where it's like a paranormal thriller. Like my back door is open when I get home. The computer store man is like, I've been inside your computer and I like have watched it. And I'm like, okay, okay. And then the hello, like the ghost is the computer. Like I'm like, what is going on? There's too many things. And it's like there's like enough things for it to be like a book, which is a little scary. I got it done just like at a local fix it computer shop. He actually has a channel about fixing computers if you guys want to go check it out, because that's why he told me. He was like, I also have a channel, like we could like do something, which is a nice idea. I just don't think our niches are really that aligned. But if you guys need computer help, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I also, you'll see this in the video that comes out today, but oh man, I don't even know if I can say it. No, I can. You know how I was looking for like dictation editing things? So I did use ChatGPT to edit through the dictation to like try it out. I know. Okay, I know. I in my mind I was like, I think it's fine because I told it. I was like, don't add anything. I was like, just format this. And I just wanted to see like, would this work? And it did very well. Which is very annoying. So maybe like the AI is like rebelling against me. It's like, Alyssa, you talked all this crap about me and now you're using me and now I'm going to haunt your computer. Like, and I'm still firmly against Jen. I talk a lot more eloquently. Well, we could say eloquent. I just saw this comment. You either die a hero or live long enough to watch yourself become the villain is crazy. Do you guys think I'm the villain? I know I am the first one on their list. Okay. I talk about this in my video and I give a whole metaphor about cars and walking and technology and humanity, okay? Because I'm still looking for other alternatives. And I also think how you use it does matter so much, because so many dictation softwares like would do the exact same thing that don't use generative AI. But I also know like ChatGPT, like I just don't know how generative AI works. Like is everything that ChatGPT does I don't know. I'm probably gonna get like torn apart in my video because here I am. But I also think like all or nothing is not the attitude that I want to have. And like it really, you guys, it saved me probably 50 hours of like mindless work that is not creative that like other AIs that do not use generative AI could also do. Like, I don't know. It's tricky. Anyway. And this is the thing, like using it for research, how different is that from Google? Because Google's now using AI. I just, it's been a real struggle. Okay, I have yet tried Dragon Speak, but they discontinued their home personal version. So you have to pay like $700 for it. And I just like can't do that, you know? LOL, I don't think that you're the villain. I think the main problem is with generative AI, which you aren't using. Well, this is the thing. Emma's like, I maybe am. Like, I don't know. You guys, you'll just have to watch the video that comes out at 8:15 because I literally like give this like 5-minute analogy about how I'm feeling about it. Because like, I think like, I don't know, but like, isn't technically everything that ChatGPT does generative, even if I'm not having it generate things? Like, isn't it still trained? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, And that's the thing. I'm like literally just using it for formatting, but I'm trying to find other alternatives still. And Artist Archives, which generative AI is better than ChatGPT? So I think I might have been mincing my words. I am not a fan of generative AI. I've spoken out against it a number of times. And I think ChatGPT, like in itself, is a generative AI. Like it will generate things for you. And I have been trying to find a dictation software or a software that edits dictation, you know, that doesn't use generative AI, but just formats things because I don't want it to add anything or change anything. I just want it to format it and like fix grammar. And so I used ChatGPT to do that. But I don't know. And it worked, you guys, it worked so well and so quickly. Because of course it did. Anyway, give me 10 towns. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Scarlet Diaries. You've missed quite a bit. I don't know. I don't know enough about how ChatGPT works or if it's ethical. Yeah, this is I don't know. It probably isn't. But this is the other thing. Is like there's so much in the world that is unethically made and created that we still like use regularly because of ease. And I don't think that like the humans who use it because of the ease of it are necessarily the ones that fall. More so it should be on the people who are creating the technology. It's like it's a whole thing. But Scarlet Diaries basically you missed that my computer is haunted and also some man from the computer store might be stalking me and also there's a ghost in my house and I am a traitor to humanity. So, and this is what I think is generating quotation marks and commas. Like it's not the end for creatives, but also is like using it at all a betrayal to my past self who has been like, don't use it at all, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like it would be so helpful. It's just it saves so much time and it helps so much in my creative process. But I also know like I've talked my big talk. I have like a whole playlist on this channel about how we shouldn't use it. But also like I don't think the way that but we also can't just ignore technology altogether. Like just because you can write by hand doesn't mean that you can't type. Like I don't know. That might have been a weird analogy. So here we are. I don't know what's happening. Well, here's another thing. I'm about to start proofreading and editing for clients, and I recently thought, but do people use AI for that now? And so I'm like, I could use this for proofreading and grammar, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm literally just using it which I guess is grammar. I don't know. It's honestly just to like cut through the slop of it. That's like what I need, you know? Okay, bottled water is out here. Sometimes a hypocrite is just a man in the process of changing. Okay. No, and this is the thing is like I don't trust this AI. And I also don't love that it has like my book in it now. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. Because I personally don't feel like deleting periods and putting commas in and like putting quotation marks in is like creative, but like it's also like on principle, you know? Like, is it? But also, like, I have to think I'm using dictation, which in itself is an AI. Like, I know that that's an AI, but it's not a generative one. And is using non-generative qualities of a generative AI still using generative AI? Are we in a philosophy class? Let's do another writing sprint, everyone. I'm so sorry if you're here to write and I'm just like, let me talk about the The perils of technology. Yeah, it's from Stormlight. Yeah. Well, and this is the thing is like I don't want to be all or nothing. This is the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say you can never use anything ever. Again, I'm really just really self-promoting this video because I give this really extensive analogy about walking 5 miles or buying a stolen car who was I don't know. It's this whole thing. My advice is to check if it actually went through your entire text because well, I'm sure it did because I put in, but I did it like section by section. Like I didn't put the whole 30,000 words in. And I said, edit the following dictation, only formatting and grammar, do not add anything or generate any new things. And then it just like did that. I talk about it a little more in that video, so we can all duke it out in the comments. Let's do the sprint. Because I just use it for fast translation of large chunks of text. And since it was the same task over and over again, it got so bad. Well, what I was using worked real well. So I don't know. It's a tricky one. I might have just like shot myself in the foot, but it has saved me probably like 80 hours of work. Like I'm not even kidding. So, and it's not work that I think is valuable or necessary. It's like literal mindless work. But isn't all work mindless? Anyway, let's write for 25 minutes. Okay, bye. All right, we're back. Bye, Miley, if you're still here. I got about 400 words or something. I had a realization because let's just continue to talk about it, I guess. I realized because a lot of people have been commenting about this, about like how they dictate. And I think that the actual problem is the Windows like natural dictating software. Because if I was able to say like quote, end quote, period, comma, question mark, and it like recognized that, I wouldn't have to do a whole formatting thing afterwards. You know? Um, I wouldn't have to do that. So I'm kind of thinking the problem isn't like needing to format it, it's the actual dictation in the first place. Because if I try to, and also if I try to type while dictating, it stops the dictation. And so I'm just kind of thinking, oh, maybe there's like a different like dictating thing that I can use. And I found one. So this might have all just been for nothing. This whole video that you're about to see today of me like going on a 15-minute ramble about my inner thoughts and dreams and hopes and fears, you know. But I think it's always a good thought experiment. Anyway, hey Camilla, welcome. We're ending very shortly, but I appreciate you here anyway. But I did just want to highlight this comment from Bottled Water before we go. Replacing the mindless work is how we should be using AI, not replacing creative work. And I really believe that. Just to my core, I just think that's the moral of the story. Like, we can't try to hold ourselves responsible for every like horrible thing that the world is doing. Like it's not a good way to live, to like think like every single thing that you come into contact with having to make a moral judgment of if using that, because at some point in the process they use generative AI to make it. Like, that's not our obligation, but I think it is our obligation to be critical and to like work where we can. So if it's possible to do something else, if it's like, if it makes sense to do something, like, I think it's still important to be critical about it, but also like we can't hold ourselves morally responsible for like these mega super AI corporations, you know? We can try to not use them as much as possible, but like that moralness is not on you, you know? I've been using, Margot says it's not super aesthetic, but I've been using words dictation and pasting it into Scrivener, and it lets me do formatting as we go. See, that's a good thing to do too. I think it's like the thing that I'm using is like the actual like on Windows, which is what I have. I think the dictating on Mac is better because I've had a lot of different comments be like, oh, I can just type and say quotation mark and it does it in whatever platform I'm using. So I think that's like when you're using the computer's dictation software. I think so. It's like the actual mechanism, you know, the actual mechanism is what the problem is. Because if I just have to like press return, like that's not a big deal at all, you know? So I'm going to download this afterwards and see if it works. I hope it does. I'm going to keep trying to find some solutions to this because it is just like a big juicy topic, and I don't think it's one where you can just have a blanket statement of like, don't use this ever. You're a horrible person if you use this. Like, I don't think that way. And I think that like humanity is just much more nuanced than that, you know? Wow, we're just like really getting into it today. I'm also like double recording for the vlog, so you'll just see this clip again because I just feel like I need to address it. And also, I don't know, I was thinking about making an amendment to not an amendment, like I'm the Constitution, but like an addition to that video I posted about like publishers cracking down on AI, because the video that I like got my information from, it's still true, but I think I might have represented it in a way that led to a little bit of miscommunication, because I don't know if you guys remember the video I'm talking about. You can also head out if you want to. We're done with writing. But if you remember in that video, I'm like publishers might have a contract in which they say like you can't use AI at any point in the process, like ever. And I think I kind of presented it in a way where it's like every publisher and every literary agent is going to think that. And that is not the case at this moment, but there are a lot of literary agencies who like want to see less AI, don't want to see AI at all. But the agent that I had seen that initial video from is very black and white in a lot of thinking. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She's just very principled and very extreme, I would say. And so I think I saw that video, and the way that she kind of presents it is like, don't use AI for anything ever at all. Otherwise, you're lazy. And I don't think that that is true. And so upon watching more of her content, I feel like I don't know. I still stand by that video, of course, but I just think it could require a little bit more nuance of like, if you need to use it to format something, it's probably okay. You know, if you want to make a Pinterest mood board and use one image from AI, you're probably going to be fine, you know? Yeah. I saw a couple of her videos and had the same impression, very black and white. And some people like just feel that way about a lot of things in the world. And I don't think that anything is black and white. Like, I think there's always nuance. There is always like, I think that labeling people who don't agree with you on something like this as like stupid and lazy is just like not the way I want to live, you know? And I don't believe that about people at their core, you know? Anyway, whew. It's 7:25 in the morning. Let's do it. So, but I also understand people who do feel that way. I just like, I don't know. I'm an empath. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. You guys are being suspiciously quiet in the chat, which is totally fine. Maybe I've just lost 100 subscribers. But I'll stand by what I say. So this live stream has been, I feel like I need to change the title and thumbnail for this live stream, because like, if you're just expecting like a normal Alyssa in the Books morning, wake up and write live stream, and you watch this monstrosity, the audacity. But thanks guys. I appreciate that. Camilla got 4 pages revised and a lot of plot thinking done. So even if I had gotten a little, yeah, you're satisfied with what you've done today. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, thanks for. I love it. Bottled Water's like, fine, we'll reassure Alyssa that she's not crazy, but maybe I am. That's okay. I don't think everybody's supposed to think the same way. Anyway, wow. Let's end the stream. Okay, goodbye. I will see you. Sorry, I just thought this was so funny. Ash Danielle Wright says, this was my first morning live stream. It is usually not this chaotic, but sometimes it is. I feel like Fridays are usually like some bananas is going on. But anyway, welcome. I will see you in about 45 minutes for the video where you're just going to rehash all of this again. Okay? Goodbye. Have a great day.